Hi everyone, thanks for tuning this episode of Nick Egan Times. On this episode, we have an incredible guest. We have the amazing Casey Donovan. Casey's an Australian singer, songwriter, actress, theatre actress, and author. Casey's just released her incredible new single, Shake It. And welcome to the multi-talented Casey Donovan, and thank you for coming on the podcast.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me.
May I say your performance on New Year's Eve was incredible too.
Oh, thank you very much. It's the best time of the year.
I know it is. How was your holidays? How was your Christmas?
Oh, look, it was great. It was busy. Of course, doing Christmas Eve, the carols, and then having Christmas Day, and then a few days to kind of get my head together, then head up to Sydney and get ready for the New Year's celebrations. It was busy, but I found time to just relax when I could.
That's great. All right, let's jump straight into it. Take us back, growing up in your family, what life was like back then.
Gosh, I grew up in the southwest of Sydney, out in Bankstown or Bass Hill. Yeah, I come from a broken home. There were lots of, things to digest as a young kid. And music was my light and my savior. Switching on the radio and just kind of dancing away, was certainly a highlight of my childhood. But yeah, growing up in the southwest, it was interesting. It certainly taught me a lot of life lessons. It was hard and fast. And yeah, I think that really kind of built me to be the person I am today.
Awesome. Well, was music always something you were going to pursue? Like, was that always something that was going to happen?
I don't think so. I think from a young age, I was very much into my sport. I loved playing soccer. I loved running. I did little A's. I was shot put, discus, anything sport related. I was very much there. It wasn't till later in my kind of young adult life that music really came into play. And, the music room at my high school was certainly one that I went to quite often. Most lunches actually were in the music room, just playing music, playing around, learning songs, singing, laughing. Yeah, but I didn't think that music was my destiny until I kind of, yeah, really started getting into it and started really enjoying singing and playing the guitar.
Awesome. Take us back to Australian Idol days and winning that. That's truly incredible. I even remember it when I was younger. Um, Tell me about that experience, what that was like.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. One that I sometimes can remember and can't remember. I think everything happened so fast back then that I was very much, yeah, kind of living in the moment. But Idol for me being 16 and fresh out of a music school and trying to finish my HSC, then realizing that music was something that I just wanted to do for the rest of my life. Yeah, it was an amazing experience. And I learned so many lessons along the way and met some amazing people. And yeah, I think that certainly shaped me into having the career that I have today. And yeah, with all the hardships and the good times, it's certainly made an amazing mashup for me to, yeah, branch out and enjoy this industry.
Awesome. All right. Tell me about your Jenny Craig experience. You've obviously lost some weight. You're looking
I have.
incredible. Yeah, tell me
Thank you
about
very much.
that. Yeah, tell me about
Yeah, I've absolutely loved being on Jenny Craig's lifestyle program. Yeah, it's a change of life. I've been struggling with, weight and lifestyle and all of these things over the many, many years and haven't really found something that worked for me. I've tried everything. So when Jenny Craig came to the table and asked if I'd be an ambassador, I had a very frank conversation with them and said, look, I want to be healthy at the end of the day. Yes, a weight on the scale is, it's great, but I want the importance of health and wellness to be at the top of the tier. Weight loss is amazing, and that is a bonus to being on Jenny Craig for me. It's just, I wanted to get into the good habits, and I really am re-educating myself on the Jenny Craig program. Learning about the triggers and when you're, wanting to have a binge, why you're having a binge, and, breaking that down to go, do I want it, need it, or can I just sit through it and have a drink of water and go for a walk? So Jenny Craig has given me all of the tools and still more to learn moving forward in life. But I certainly think being 34, I think it's time for me now to kind of, yeah, really just put my health first. And yeah, we're not getting any younger.
Yeah, I know, right? Life's too short, so you gotta look after yourself and make sure you're looking on top, tip-top shape, I guess.
Yeah, it's very true. And we only get one vessel. And yeah, I've certainly abused the system over the many, many years. So it's nice to be, it's nice to feel good. It's nice to wake up and just get out of bed and just, have delicious food that's just portion controlled.
Definitely, and you probably got more energy too, right? Like, when you
Oh,
were CrossFit,
certainly.
yeah.
It certainly came into play, New Year's and Christmas and just
Right.
being so busy. It's great to just be able to grab some lunch and off you go instead of standing somewhere going, what am I going to have? Is it good? Is it this? But no, Jenny certainly helped with that.
That's exceptional. Well done. You should be so proud of yourself.
Oh, thank you. I am.
Yeah, definitely. What's the best advice you've ever received?
Um, I've received a lot of amazing advice over the many, many years. I think Masha Hines said it perfectly when she just said, just stay true to yourself. And I think that's something that I've pretty much done throughout my life. Is just stay true. And I think there's just in this industry, it's very sharing and giving. And I love that about Australians and also the Australian industry. We love to share. But gosh, what other advice have I been given? Oh, there's so much, and now I can't think of it.
All right,
Great question.
what would be, all right, I'll change it. What would be the best advice you would give someone? Maybe even a young Casey Donovan coming up. What advice would you give them?
Breathe. Just breathe. Um, yeah, enjoy the moments. If I could tell myself, and I still have to remind myself to enjoy the moments. Sometimes we get so caught up in our own minds that we don't see it, and it takes a special kind of bonding and surrounding that you have people around you that love and support you and want the best for you. So I think to breathe and to enjoy the moments. We're not doing brain surgery. We get to enjoy, we get to entertain, we get to celebrate and sing songs and tell stories. And yeah, once you remove the anxiety behind that, it is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So yeah, just to breathe is what I'd give my the advice I'd give my 16-year-old self.
Well, that's superb advice.
Yeah,
Um,
thank you.
Tell me about your new single, Shake It. I was listening to it the other day. I love it. Tell me about that and what's behind it.
I love the new single. It is absolutely amazing. It's something very different to what I've released in the past. It's pop. It's kind of the mashup between Mambo Number Five and Pharrell Williams' Happy. It's just, yeah, I wanted to write this song, but unfortunately I didn't write it. But I'm so thankful that Carl Dimitage has just absolutely rocked this song. And I just, yeah, once I heard it, I was just, oh, it was, yeah, it's just a tune. It's a bop. It's fun. It's light. It's joyous. It's exciting. It's all of the things that you want in a fun pop summer song.
Awesome. Tell me about your partner. You look extremely happy and life's great there. Tell me about that.
Look, my partner and I have been together just over 2 years, and it's just been absolutely amazing. We, had a bumble stumble a few years ago when the pandemic it did hit. But no, Renee and I are very much happy and in love, and it's fun, it's joyous. There's so much, yeah, so much love and communication that goes into this relationship, and yeah, I'm truly happy and just yeah, loving the life that I'm leading and enjoying all the moments. And yeah, it's beautiful to be in such a committed, loving, open, honest relationship. It's, yeah, certainly brightens my day every day.
Oh, well, congratulations, and that's brilliant.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. What inspires Casey daily?
What inspires me? Look, a lot of people inspire me and a lot of things inspire me. I think yeah, persistence is an inspiration. Yeah, talking, having conversations, my parents, my partner. Yeah, a lot of things inspire me. Seeing people do good and being kind are things that certainly inspire me. But yeah, I think you can take inspiration from a lot of things in life if you keep your eyes open and you're aware of your surroundings. So yeah, lots of things inspire me.
Great. Great, great, great. Tell me about being a proud Indigenous woman too. What does that mean to you and representing obviously such a culture, such a proud culture?
Yeah, look, I mean, I happily will celebrate and be all of the things. I'm a proud Gumbaynggirr Dangari woman from the mid-north coast of New South Wales. And it's something that I struggled with for many, many years. I felt like an imposter in my own body and certainly in my own skin. And it wasn't until I did the TV show, Who Do You Think You Are, which highlighted my mother's family and also my father's family. And yeah, it was just such an interesting thing to be a part of, and to have that imposter syndrome of being Indigenous and never feeling like I owned that scared me immensely. But I think through that show, it really broke down the barriers for me. And once I did that show, I felt whole. I felt like no one could take that away from me. And yeah, for many, many years, I feared that. And I had to do that in the public eye. It holds a lot of strength. And now I embrace who I am. I don't have all of the answers. And at the end of the day, I'm just, Casey from Bankstown who loves to live life and enjoy it.
Oh, that's incredible. It takes a lot of courage to obviously do what you've done. So yeah, well done.
Oh, thank you very much.
Awesome. All right. What has given you longevity too, and what do you believe gives somebody longevity in? Obviously, you've in quite a lot of subset industries, I guess, of entertainment as well. What gives you longevity?
Um, I think failing gives you longevity. And I know that sounds weird. Um, but I think it's when you give your ego a good reality check of, not everything is lights, cameras, and action. There are times where you have to sit and reassess who you are and reassess what you're doing in life and if this is the right path, and not to be scared of falling off the wagon, because I think how you rebuild is the thing that creates the longevity, the understanding of someone's career, whether that's in music or anything in life. I think from the little failures, you have those little wins, and those little wins create something bigger and better. And yeah, I don't think a lot of people step back to go, oh, is this what I want to do, or am I just in the rat race? So I think longevity is about, kind of falling off the wagon, getting up, dusting yourself off, and continuously moving forward and striving, whether that be for perfection or just to be better. You're only as good as the person you are yesterday and today. So it's always good to just get up and dust yourself off and love what you do. Once that passion is gone, take a seat, change the scenery. I've worked in medical reception, I've been an Uber driver, I've driven elders, and I've rebuilt that passion inside of me. And it wasn't, at first I thought I failed and I was like, oh, I will never come back from this. But once you let that ego kind of correct itself and go, oh, this is just life. I think that is the key to longevity. And having a really good support network around you.
Tremendous. What other projects are you working on too?
At the minute, I'm getting ready we start rehearsals for Anne Juliet on the 9th of Jan, which is literally around the corner. So we start that on Monday, and then I've got Sydney World Pride coming up. I'm performing at the First Nations Gala and also the big opening night on the 24th of February with Courtney Act. I want to write some new music. I want to get back in the studio, and it's going to be a busy, busy year, but there's so much happening, and I'm very grateful to be so busy. As I say in the industry, booked and blessed. So I'm very, very happy to be booked and blessed. And hopefully I can write some more music with Carl Dimataga, who of course penned Shake It. So I can't wait to get out there and to try new things.
It's exciting, very exciting. Bring on 2023. What are your passions and hobbies, or actually better, what do you like to do in your downtime? Away from obviously the entertainment industry, what do you like to do just when it's just you and your partner or whatever? Like, what do you like to do then?
Apart from sleeping, I love to go for drives and road trips and walks and just experiencing different things. I know it sounds kind of boring, but I just like to park up on the couch and just watch some TV, hang out with Renee and the cats, and just chill. My life is so quick and fast and forever moving that sometimes when I get to pack up and go on a holiday, the holiday is literally my couch.
That's so cool. I love it. I love it. If you were 18 again and you could change anything, this could be personally or professionally, what would you change?
Oh, nothing. I know that's boring, but I'm a massive believer in everything happens for a reason, whether that's good or bad or indifferent. Yeah, I think those things that you change the trajectory of your life. So, yeah, for all of the stuff ups and mistakes I've made, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. So, yeah, as much as I'd love to change a few things, I think everything has, yeah, built me to this moment.
Great. And where does Casey see herself in the next 10 years? What is your end game? What are your
Oh
future goals?
gosh, I don't have an end game. I just live for, the minute and today. We're not promised tomorrow. But it is nice to have a few guidelines and, outlines as to what you want to do. Look, I just want to have longevity in a career that I love. I'd love to start a family. I'd love to, see a little bit more of the world, and see where this career can take me. But for the minute, I'll keep my eyesight very short and focus on Anne Juliet and being the best that I can be for tomorrow or the next minute.
Well done. Casey, thanks for coming on the podcast. I do appreciate it. It's amazing everything you've done and what you're doing, and I wish you nothing but the best in the future.
Oh, thank you very much. It's been a delight.
Thank you.
Cheers.